Welcome back to Louisville Now. We've had a little bit of an overview of Feed Louisville and their mission, but now we're going to talk about how they help the community. With me now are two Metro Council members, and I've got Shameka Parrish-Wright, and if I am correct, Shameka, you are with District 3?
Yes.
And Ken Herndon, who is with District 4. First of all, thank you guys for coming on. The focus is Feed Louisville. But for those who aren't familiar, I say District 3, I say District 4. Shameka, tell them what area that you actually cover.
Thank you. District 4 is actually one of the border districts close to District 3. We have a great deal of the Hallmark neighborhood, Algonquin, out southwest, a lot of Shively, Jacobs, over in Cloverleaf and Manslick area, a little bit of PRP, a little bit of other different neighborhoods, St. Dennis, South Louisville, Taylorberry.
There we go, a lot of good people.
Yes.
And Ken, I'm familiar with your district. I think anyone who loves Nulu, that's part of your district. Tell them where you cover.
I cover from 32nd Street all the way over to Clifton Heights. So that's Russell, part of Parkland, Smoketown, California, downtown, Nulu, Butchertown, Phoenix Hill, and Clifton Heights.
All right. Councilwoman Parrish-Wright.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about Feed Louisville and how does it help the people in your district?
I really appreciate that. Feed Louisville serves people in all over Jefferson County, and I'm also executive director of Vocal Kentucky. It also serves nonprofits like mine who serve people who are marginalized, who are unhoused, and we have membership meetings, and Feed Louisville has been a real gem to our community. And I am honored to serve on the board. I've been on the board of Feed Louisville for a few years because I know how important food justice is. And when I started getting involved with Feed Louisville, I started to see how great their capacity was and how they were able to build this work across this county. So not only nonprofits, but my residents in District 3 can come here and get food or even have food delivered to them. Food is where it centers everyone. And so when someone has something to eat, they're able to think, they're able to navigate. And for a district like mine that's very transient with a lot of small and seniors that live there, it is important that they have access to food, especially now.
Councilman Herndon, I saw you in the back working the kitchen a little bit.
Oh, you put him to work?
Yeah, we put him to work. Okay, so tell us, Feed Louisville is unique. This is really a top quality kitchen with chefs.
Yes.
So this isn't your average everyday, okay, we've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. This is about quality meals, right?
Yes, yes.
How does it help your district?
Well, my district, as I said, goes from 32nd Street to Clifton Heights. Every kind of person who lives in Louisville lives in my district. And so there's a saying that there but for the grace of God go I. We are all one step away or one mishap away from being hungry on the street, and I'm so proud to have Feed Louisville in my district, right down the street from where I actually live here on Story Avenue, and we know that they do good work well beyond District 4, District 3, and all across the city.
Councilwoman Parrish-Wright, I can tell this makes you smile.
It
because
does.
As a Metro Council member, I would think you're looking for entities like this, people that are active. We talked to Rana, and she's definitely passionate about this. That's what it requires, doesn't it? To make Louisville a healthier place to live, and that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
It does require passion. Tell me about maybe some instances where you've seen Feed Louisville help folks in your district.
Thank you for that. Rana knows, we both know. I always lead that I'm a mother of 6 and grandmother of 4. So I think about all the families that have been impacted by food issues, food insecurity, not having enough fresh food around where they live, and how important that is. You have first-class quality chefs that are working with Feed Louisville, not to just provide sustenance, but things that are very tasty, beneficial, and healthy for them. And so thinking about the organizations, hundreds of people are served daily and thousands weekly by Feed Louisville's work. And so I know how important it is. It is something that's near and dear to my heart, an organization I will always support whether I'm a board member or not, because the very least we can do, especially in Louisville, is feed someone and meet that need. When we meet that need, people are able to function and move about our city. We have a lot of people that are house poor. That means they have enough to pay their rent or their mortgage, but they don't have enough to keep food in their fridge. Feed Louisville is helping meet those gaps, and we know that when people have their needs met, they're able to function and be just what this city wants them to be, a very city that is compassionate and beautiful and welcoming to everybody, no matter their economic status.
Ken, it's pretty obvious to me that this is important for people to jump in and help, be a part of the answer.
Yes.
For those who are watching this, and what advice would you give them on making Louisville a healthier place to live?
Volunteer.
Jump in.
Look, there's all kinds of folks around here, Feed Louisville, others that do good work for good reasons, and local Kentucky's one, just jump in, make a call, volunteer.
Here on Louisville Now, we talk a lot about partnerships, and we're going to talk about how preventing violence and Feeding Louisville work together. That's coming up next on Louisville Now. Stick with us.